Hi, buddy. Hello. Hi. Hi, buddy. Eddie.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Art Therapy with Jen. Do y'all remember me? I finally got to sit down and work in my journal a little bit this morning. And I was like, shoot, I just got to sit down, get this stuff set up, and get playing around, get some glue, and kind of get back into it a little bit. As always, I thank y'all for your patience. It's just that time of year. I've turned into an outside yard working person. I just love being outside, and it's just I'm learning this time of year the outside chores are endless, and I have been enjoying every moment. So that's kind of where I've been spending my free time. But it's time to get back into some journaling, and in that same kind of theme, I'm gonna be working in this little journal again. Some of y'all may remember it. It was my, I think I called it To Be Named theme journal that I've been working on. This is a little collage journal I made out of I think it was a taco shell box. I think I have a video for that, and an old pair of my blue jeans and all this. And I think it fits, and I think I finally found a name for it because I'm feeling the vibes with it. I think that's how they say it nowadays, the feeling. I think this may be Small Town Spring. Y'all know I was going for that kind of hallmarky 90s Lifetime movie, just like cheesy, feel good, low stakes storyline. Y'all know the movies. Girl gets tired of her city life, comes back to her small town, runs into the grumpy old small town nice looking feller, and mischief and hijinks ensue, and there's always these wonderful little small town characters. Well, I happen to be someone who lives in a small town, very, very small town, and we have a little bit more rough hijinks going on, but there's just that feeling that just when spring starts rolling around, everybody starts coming alive, and it is just wonderful. And I got to looking back through, because I try to reacquaint myself with journals when I haven't worked in them for a while, and I noticed I was just picking almost all the pages are just these bright, springy flowers. Even the food I picked, they're just these just bright, happy, I don't know. And I was like, small town spring, honey. I think that's what it is. If I decided that was still a good idea, y'all will see from the title. But I've been trying to film this for several weeks, and I just had a pile over here of just images I was saving and chunking over there. So we're going to see what Jen from like 3 or 4 weeks ago gathered to do in here, and just get kind of our journaling muscles back. So let me see what we got going on. Let me pick out a few things, and I'll be right back, and we'll glue. Or actually, let me show you before I start cutting them out. That'd be good, so y'all can kind of see what the raw pages look like. Ooh, you got stuff on the back too, friend. I love this. This is speaking to me big time. Just all these wonderful spring looking pictures. This one's just jumping out to me like bam. Also, like, I got these flowers. This is like pastel in a little teacup. Oh, I wish I had the money to have all these cute little pots and stuff. I'm on a budget, so most of my gardening supplies are free 99. And we have my supervisor here. You can at least see his tail. He's just over here looking out the window, just surveilling his domain out there. These are really pretty. Ooh, I love this. It's just all these. It's like fantasy small town, like a hallmarky small town, if you will. We got these little ones. Let's start there. So let me get these cut up, and we'll come back and glue them. And if you're new to me, each journal, I'll just kind of let it develop as it does, like what process it's going to be and what materials. This one so far, we've just used magazine clippings in it. And, you know, I have some journals, I do a whole page before I move on to the next page and all this. This one I just kind of flip through and add stuff as I go, and we're just going to see how it develops. Gosh, I really love, Ollie, we're going to get real fun in a minute when I have to start gluing and stuff. Bless his heart. I really like this, and this is also a challenge for me because this is a what you call it, smaller. Oh, do these fit together though? This may be my opening page. I don't know that I want to do all that. I actually love this too. That may be my opening page. Okay. But I need something top and bottom. We'll come back to that. Alright, let's see how good my gluing skills have maintained. See, sometimes you just... Oh, I may put her over here. Oh, my brain's going. See, I missed this. Had a good couple rainy days back and forth, so I'm giving the yard a little time to dry up. Because y'all ever tried to shovel wet dirt? Oh my gosh, you want a good workout? Oh, and I still can't place nothing straight to save my life. Can we scoot you down some more? No, you're suctioned down. That is your home. I just have fun with it, y'all. This is something, it's one thing I really like about like collage journaling or art journaling or whatever you want to call it. It's always going to be there for you. So if you can't get up to it for a little while, just come back to it when you can. It don't go bad. It's there for you when you need it, or just want a little creative outlet, or when the inspiration hits, it's there for you and it's ready to go. Wonder what if I put these white shirts down here. Yeah, I kind of like that. I don't want to cover up the bottom of that basket though. We may just leave it for now. I really like this here though. Oh, sun. I think that, oh, sorry. I'm out of frame. I'm out of practice, y'all. Forgive me. Let me, yeah, I think I'm going to put you here. I like the flowers and the veggies. So their veggies are pretty and pre-washed and everything. My veggies never look like that. I'm just tickled if I get a veggie, be honest with you. I did really good with cherry tomatoes last year. I'm hoping I have a repeat. And I mean, I was sick with the virus for part of that, and I didn't even get to prune them or do nothing, and those things produced for me like crazy. It was my first year trying to grow vegetables. So I do pretty good with herbs, which I cannot wait. Is there anything better than like fresh herbs? Now that I cook a lot more for myself, since I got my, like, you know, I've always made my own food, but I actually make stuff from scratch and everything. I'm learning how to cook more like that, you know, as I get my health together and everything. And gosh, it just don't compare. Like I have this one recipe right now where I need fresh cilantro for it. And I've just been getting the cilantro at Aldi that you buy in the bag, and I mean, the quality compared to actually having the plant, Ollie, I tell you, the quality compared to actually having it and going out on my porch, because I do them in pots out on my porch and cutting it, it's just incomparable. All right, buddy, I'm gonna hold on to my iced coffee. He's trying to jump here. Yeah, we're in iced coffee weather. There we go. Go on, buddy. In a mason jar. Apropos, right? Alrighty. I'm sorry if the camera hit. He like jostled the whole thing. I got this like all rigged up, holding up on my monitor. But yeah, I really like that. Oh my goodness, how wonderful. Do I have a person I want to put here right now? Not right yet. Let's just, now I may have done a little bit of work in here since y'all have seen. I can't remember, to be honest with you. I really want to use this gate. Do I want to use it here? Oh, I like it on this side. But I am going to cut this side edge off. Oh, that's in a proper garden too. See, they got all this fancy stuff. They got, now that I know a little more about gardening, I'm looking at all this, and I don't know. We're at a point now in my yard. It's just a lot of labor and fooling with stuff. I may go back later and do painted borders on this. Wouldn't that be a twist if we start using paint in this journal? But really just getting my backyard in some type of shape. We just had all our trees cut down a few months ago. And because, I mean, some of them were half dead, and we've been having such bad storms and winds and stuff. And my yard, there ain't a flat place in it. It's like somebody took a steep bank and carved out a little spot for a house on it. So it would just, the trees, I mean, it would just be catastrophic for the house. And the city over, they did have a lot of trees fall. Actually, a couple weekends ago, one of my neighbor's tree fell and took our power out for the whole weekend. So it's just one of those things. But when they cut the trees, we had them leave the wood chips because it costs money for them to haul the wood chips off. And also we're like, hey buddy, that's free mulch and stuff, you know. So right now it's a lot of me getting out there and just manually shoveling and moving wood chips and doing all that. Do we like this? I just got this little border from cutting the bottom of that off. What if I put that right there? I like that, and then we'll just have to cover up this little spot. Oh, and then what if I put... No, I don't like that. But I do like this. Or what if I do that? We'll just do this down there. Y'all know I like my little strips of paper that come off the ends of the magazine. Oh, wait. I wanted to put it over here. I like that. So that covered up part of that border. I just think that sets the scene. It's small town spring. You know, I just imagine somebody picking their vegetables. They got a pretty basket too to pick theirs in. I have a little plastic Dollar Tree bin. It works pretty good. I really like that. I think I might want these roses as the back page if I don't already have something there. Oh, he's the back page. Ah, the small town bartender. Although up until recent years, I lived in a dry county, so we did not have small town bartenders. We'll save you for now. And it's just going through here and filling this up and just, you know, intuitively putting things down. I am curious to see if maybe my methods have changed, or how I approach things change. Usually every few years, how I journal changes. I just go with the flow, y'all. Those colors don't match. I'm trying to see. This is almost like a muted, I don't know. It's got like a warm tone to it. We'll come back to you, friend. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. It's like a warm tone spring color. It's different. Our little bicycle couple here. That's really fun. I want somewhere. I'm feeling like I need to put my teacup there. Oh, actually here. And we have this edge, so what if I put something like that? And then maybe, I don't know. Like I said, I may just go in with paint later on and do the borders in here. I don't know. Some white. Oh, that might be cool. To almost make it look like chalk paint, like farmhousey. Oh. It's just always interesting to see how these journals develop. Y'all know I just go along with the ride and we tell a little story along the way. I love just making stories out of stuff. I've always been that way. Gotten real back into, however you say that. I've gotten back into reading a lot again. That's another thing that's been kind of taking my time other than journaling. Lord have mercy, I put that down crooked. Look like a half-blind dog trying to glue that down. Oh well, it's mine. I am half-blind, so I guess That works. Oh my goodness. I found out I did not have good night vision when I was working in the yard after work the other day. Like when it starts getting dusk, you got to book it because I cannot see. Well, what was I saying? Oh, I've gotten back into reading big time again. And that's another thing that's kind of been taking my downtime. But I've been really enjoying it. I don't read any like complicated stuff. I like reading like low stakes, just fun reading. I read for entertainment. So, oh, look at this dog here though. I know you're going to go somewhere, friend. Oh, I wonder, and I may be able to keep some of these roses on the back there. I love this. You got to have these small town dogs. You do, you do. I'd love to have a schedule one day where I could have another dog. Some of y'all may remember. I might can use these as borders. I'll keep this. I used to have a dog, Pilot. Some of y'all, especially that follow my personal channel, may remember old Pilot. I was thinking about him the other day. I miss that feller, but I just know I don't have proper time I can devote to a dog. Dogs take a lot more time than cats. Oh, there's a doggy. Look at him. He's so fluffy. So maybe one day. Yeah, I love this just small town spring. I think that's what's going to hit. Oh, these, I guess those are green tomatoes. I don't know. What do we want to put here? I'm feeling this blue. I can just imagine this is somebody's porch that, you know, they've retired and they've went real frou-frou with their porch. Although, if it was around here, it would be screened in because ain't nobody want to sit outside and get hit with mosquitoes all day. Y'all want to hear something weird? Like I said, if you're new to me or hadn't been in a while, you may not know. So I've been on a health journey. Well, I mean my whole life, but the main part of it, last couple of years, I've lost about 140 pounds, just like the old-fashioned way, right? And and after being, you know, morbidly obese my whole entire life, so this is all new territory for me and everything. And one nice perk has been, and I don't know if it's from the losing weight or just changing my diet, because I eat, you know, mostly a whole food diet now. You know, minimal bullcrap diet is what I call it. And mosquitoes do not really bother me. I get a bite here and there. Buddy, when I was, you know, heavy, like had that extra weight on me, dude, I must have been tasty because I would walk outside and they would just see like, I don't know, like, you know, dinner or something. I had to, if I went outside, that was one reason I used to hate being outside. I would have to wear long sleeves, gloves. I like turtleneck. I mean, they ate me alive. I mean, it was crazy. And now I could go outside for an entire day. I might get one bite on me. I'm like, look. Oh, that may be your home, friend. I need something up here, though. But that has been weird. So I don't know if it's just because I'm eating different. I don't know if it's because I, like, put my diabetes in remission. Like, I don't know. But I just find that just so weird. It's something, I guess, to do with the chemistry. And also, other bugs don't bother me. I mean, I used to, like, wasp would come at me, and I'm allergic to them. So that was always, like, I would always go outside, and I'd be freaking out, and you'd hear something buzz by your ear, and it was just, I don't know, it was just, like, constant, you know. And I don't really have to worry about it anymore, and it's just bizarre. I don't know. It's just utterly bizarre. It's a good bizarre, though. I will take that bizarre all day long. I don't know if I have what we need to put here at the moment. Trying to look in my little papers here. I don't think we have it quite yet, but I don't know. Do you go there, friend? Yeah, I think that's your home. I think that's what you're telling me. But I just find stuff like that fascinating. Like I said, this is new territory for me, and I don't know, maybe I had more sugar in my blood, maybe. I don't know, I really don't. But I noticed that the other day, and I was out there, and goodness, if I had $1 for every carpenter bee or wasp or whatever that's in my yard, I mean, we are, if bugs were currency, I mean, I never have to work again a day in my life. But we have just so much around here. And they just don't bother me. Like, I was out there, the bees were flying around me, everything. They didn't pay no mind to me. It's just wild. Let's see what else we got in here. Oh, maybe I have a border for up here. What about these roses? How would those look? Oh, I didn't mean to hit the mic if that had picked up there. Don't think that's quite bright enough. What about this white? Like these white t-shirts. I'm kind of digging. Okay, we'll do it. She's got her tulips there. Ain't nobody need to know I fussy cut her and put her in that and told her that's what her story is. But that's her story now, friends. This is what I do. I just go through and I keep adding and adding. Well, this isn't thick enough. That's okay. Oh, we're already covered in glue. Ollie's still over there, but he's up on the... I got a stack of like those storage totes. Oh, what if we put that? It's a little too big, ain't it? And he's just chilling out there. Well, what if then I come back in and I double layer it? I kind of like that. Why not? I got Eddie over here too. He's still been pretty quiet. He had to go to the vet. And we got a better result than we thought. He's got thyroid issues, so I have to take him in at least once a year and get his levels checked to get his prescription renewed. He has to take a daily medication. And, yeah, it's always an adventure. And his medication he's on now is having to be compounded at a pharmacy, and he just don't like it, and it don't set as well with him as the other stuff. But the other stuff, the supply is messed up or something. I don't know. I think I'm gonna put my roses. I think I might turn them like that. I kind of like that. Turn them sideways. Nobody tells me I can't, so I'm gonna do it. Why not? This glue on here. Oh, this is fun, just to sit around and play with stuff like this. It's been a while since I've just sat at my desk. I'll be honest with you. I cleaned my desk off either last night or first thing this morning. I've had stuff piled on it. Like where I've been outside and stuff, my mail was all piled up. I couldn't have journaled if I wanted to, so I had to get the whole desk cleared out. I cleaned the desk up to pile magazine scraps on it. You know, seems like a good trade there. Yeah. Also, the same way I am with journaling like this, getting covered in glue and everything, I'm the same way outside. That's why my nails are cut real short. They're peeling everything because, you know, I just get my hands in there. Why not, right? See if I got anything where the coloring goes really good with these roses here. Oh, I kind of like, I saw this image in my little something or other, but I actually am just really interested in this couple right here. It just like it was underneath another pile, and it just highlighted them, and I think they're just having a super like sweet genuine moment there. Like everyone else feels kind of awkward, but they're having a really sweet moment there. And maybe them as well, but I'm actually going to split this up and at least split them off. I don't know if I'll use the other half. I'll keep them. I don't cut straight either. It's okay. This looks like it might have been from a bridal magazine or something. It's talking about hidden wedding cost. And you can have a wedding real cheap. If you want to, I guess. I don't know. like I get invited to some and they want me to travel and do like a hotel stay and do all that on my dime. I'm just like, yeah, I wish y'all the best. Y'all have a wonderful wedding. I don't got money for that. And I can't take time off work for that. Destination weddings or whatever. I don't know. Whole nother, I guess, is that her elbow or a plate? I'm cutting this out. Just a whole nother bracket that I just don't understand, I guess. I can't relate to. I don't know why, I just felt like fussy cutting them, so. And y'all forgive me, I'm going to do better at staying in the actual frame here. I'm out of practice. I am out of practice. Oh, I have to cut him on a profile. Y'all send me happy thoughts. I do not do well when their face is turned to the side and I have to like cut the nose and stuff. Because it just takes one wrong cut on the nose and it just don't look right. Getting a half blind person to do this. I swear if I ever lose these scissors, y'all, I might as well just give up journaling because these things are the best. I think I did okay. I think he's okay. I didn't cut too close to his face. We're going with it. We're just going to be okay with it. I don't like this straight edge, so I'm going to rip that. I like it. I almost want to put something behind him now, though. Do I have something I can put behind him, or should I just leave it and call it good? I almost wish I had something like farmhousey looking or something. I don't know, but I don't want to cover up those roses either. Oh, I actually like them in the middle. So what if I make a rough edge here? Because I can. I actually like that a lot better. So that's what we're going to do. Now, next challenge, glue them. And don't rip them. Especially when you get in, magazines get thinner and thinner and thinner. I don't blame them. They're not making magazines for us to collage with. They're making magazines for them to, show advertisements. I got glue everywhere. For them to show advertisements and stay profitable. So I ain't going to get on them. I don't know why when I cut somebody and their face is turned, they just always look weird to me after I cut them, but we went with it. We survived. That's what we're doing. I like it. They have a little story there. I think we're going to end up building up on them as I get some interesting scraps and stuff. Oh, voice, don't you go out. Not allowed. Denied. Okay. Do I have anything I want to put over here that I can use currently? Looking in my little stash over here. I don't think I have anything quite yet. I do like this little moment though. It almost makes me feel like they're having a conversation. They met at this wedding. Maybe she's back in town from her city job, And maybe he's back in town from his city job and they're like bonding. And then they're at their, high school classmate that they haven't seen in 20 years is wedding, or maybe even the daughter's wedding. That's what age group I'm in now. And they kind of meet again, sparks fly, and then they go walking in the rose bushes afterwards and reconnect. That's the fantasy small town vibe, We're going for. Oh, actually, I do have this. That might be it. I don't know. Do the colors go, though, y'all? Do the colors go? I would need something to put behind it, though. I don't think... Actually, though... Well, no, that makes her look like the bride. So, wait a minute, though. That picture... Is she the bride? I think she is the bride. I was like, she's wearing white at the wedding, but this girl's wearing white at the wedding from the same picture. That's suspicious. That's blowing my mind. What do y'all think? Or is she the bride, or is she the snarky one who showed up in a white lace dress at somebody else's wedding? The plot thickens. Let's do a couple little more here. Couple little more. Yep, that is my grammar. Let's see. I just want to put these down. These are just speaking at me. Let's see if I can. I'm going to do the fancy way and score it with my fingernail. Where's my scissors? Pen. Where'd I put them, y'all? We're already losing things. See, I just fling stuff around. Y'all know the more I get into it, the more we just fling it. Fling it and go with it. It's okay. I love it. I'm not going to worry about cleaning up this edge because I'll probably put something else there later. Oh, and I was able to save this on the back. This might be something fun I can use. A sangria begonia. I love basket not included. Y'all know somebody. That's from, my dad grows a lot of flowers and does a lot of landscaping places. I like those on the back though. Dang it. But he's like, he does flowers, and I was just the growing herbs type of person, and now I'm adding vegetables. But he's the flower guy. Now, I've never met a flower I couldn't kill. So it works out pretty good because he's got all these flowers and stuff. And that's why I have all these flower catalogs, because I kept telling him, I'm like, why are you throwing them away? You save those for me. But he grows all kinds of flowers. He does landscaping at a couple different places, just like volunteering. He's been well retired. He's in his mid to late 70s. He's been retired for years. He just does it for fun, like volunteering and stuff. And then in our yard, he's got tons of daylilies and irises and all kinds of stuff. But he's the flower guy. And I am not fooling with it if I can't eat it or cook with it, you know. But it works out because you need the flowers for the edibles because, you know, the flowers bring the bees and all that good stuff. But so it just kind of works out in nice harmony. But he gets all these catalogs. That's what I was doing a roundabout way of telling you. He gets all these catalogs, and that's where they come from. I have got to find a place. Look, rare instance where we get a cat. It's always a dog. Like, I get it because cats are like, you take pictures of me on my terms, or you get none at all. I get it. I know how cats are. But it's nice to see a cat. But I think that's where I'm actually going to end this video, this journal session. I'm trying to work on being able to get y'all more regular content instead of having these big breaks in between. I think part of that is maybe making the videos a bit shorter. So I'm going to stop here. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop working in this journal because I'm getting my groove in, my caffeine from my iced coffee. And y'all, this coffee was from the percolator. It sat out and got cold, and I was like, buddy, I bet you I can put some ice in that, put some of my homemade almond milk. We can make us an iced coffee. So it's from a percolator, so it is stout. This coffee is not messing around, so I'm ready to journal some more. But I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. And thank y'all so much for watching. Tell me what you think of Small Town Spring. What are y'all getting up to in your gardens? What are you getting up to in your journal? And y'all know I'm just curious to hear what everybody's doing. I'm going to get caught up on comments and everything. Again, thank you for being patient with me as I try to figure out how to fit things in my schedule. One thing I've been learning, especially, and it's kind of bled over from my health journey, is just learning to be realistic with my expectations on things and what output I can actually achieve, and to set myself up for success and all that. So that's why we're ending it a little early here. Thank y'all so much for hanging out, and I will see y'all here hopefully soon with another art video. Bye, y'all.